Let that be a sign of how funny things are to come. Oh man, I love this game. Hello everyone, and welcome to Let's Play, well, I'll let the game take it.
Resident Evil.
God, I love that. And now we get to choose our character, Chris Redfield or Jill Valentine. They have generic differences. One has more health, one has more inventory space. However, due to reasons in the plot that was revealed in later games, Chris's is indeed the canon scenario. So, I'm going to play him in the HG/GameCube remake whenever I get to that. So that means we're playing as Jill Valentine this time around. Well, that was unnecessarily creepy.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission. No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here! Run for that house!
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.
Oh, I love that. Anyway, they've escaped into the mansion where they thought it was safe. Yet...
What is this? Wow. What a mansion!
Captain Wesker, where's Chris?
Stop it! Don't open that door!
But Chris is...
What is it? Maybe it's Chris. Now, Jill, can you go?
I'm going with you. Chris is our old partner, you know.
Okay, let me handle this. Stay alert!
A dining room.
And now we finally have control. This game uses tank control, so up is forward, down is backwards, left and right rotates you around.
What? What is this?
What is it?
Blood. Jill, see if you can find any other clues. I'll be examining this. Hope this is not Chris's blood.
By the way, Barry's the only other reason I'm playing as Jill, because his lines in the PlayStation 1 version are delectable. And by the way, if you can't tell, those door opening sequences are just very badly masked load times. Anyway, let's see what's going on in this hallway. Locked, locked, and locked. I'm noticing a theme here. Alright, let's just equip our weapon. By the way, when you have a weapon equipped, I do believe you run slower. But let's just call it a hunch that we might need it. Well, hi there! You look friendly. That's why I'm gonna shoot a couple of lead bullets into you until you fall down. He's Kenneth from the Stars Bravo team. Now he's become a mere shadow of his former self. Investigate his body 2 more times, you get 2 ammo clips. Fun fact, in the Japanese version, there's an extra part of that FMV where you see Kenneth's head there fall off. That and the intro scene were actually censored in the American version. I'll show the uncensored versions at the end of the part. But yeah, this guy's not re-dead yet. I'll get more into that system later, though, because, I'd rather run away.
Barry?
What is it?
Watch out! It's a monster!
Let me take care of this. What is it?
Kenneth was killed too. Maybe by this creature. Anyway, let's report this to Wesker.
Alrighty, that was a thing. By the way, grab this emblem here for later. Now, one thing you might have seen in that cutscene is that once the zombie died, it had a pool of blood around it. Whenever you find an enemy, you know it's dead when a pool of blood forms from it. If there's no pool of blood, it's not dead yet. So keep that little system in mind. Because that's going to be a thing through the first 3 or 4 games.
Wesker! Help me look for him, Jill. And don't leave this hall for the time being.
And by that, he means just search behind the staircase. You can also go up the stairs if you want, I think.
Find anything, Jill?
Nothing. What is this all about? I can't figure it out at all.
Beats me, too.
Now it's Wesker's time to disappear. I don't know what's going on.
Well, it can't be helped. Let's search for him separately. I'll check the dining room again.
Okay, I'll try the door on the opposite side.
This mansion is gigantic. We could get into trouble if we get lost. We should start from the first floor, okay? And, Jill, here's a lockpick. It might be handy if you, the master of unlocking, take it with you.
Thanks. Maybe I'll need it.
Listen, if something happens, let's meet up in this hall. This time I'll be there.
God, his lines are legendary. Anyway, a little secret here. If you investigate this, you find ink ribbons. These are pretty much your save slots. There are a finite number of them in the game, therefore there are finite saves. Wait, finite saves. But the recording screws, I have to start it over. Let me out of this place. Never mind, let's just go this way. Yeah, seriously, you actually can't leave that mansion at all through the front door. That'd be really funny if you couldn't, you just get a bad ending, though. Anyway, in here, we can see there's something in that little thing there, so we want to get that. Now, you can also see that other little thing that you can push there to Jill's right at the moment. If you go in there, there's a little hallway with a zombie in it that just ends in ink ribbons, so it's not really worth it to me, because I have saved states in between parts. And we got the map of the first floor. The way you check maps, you pause the game, go up to the map tab, choose the section, and there you go. Pretty good maps, too, all things considered. And yeah, when Barry was talking about giving you a lockpick, he was not joking. There are certain doors that, when you're playing as Chris, you need a certain type of key to open. When you're playing as Jill, you don't need those types. Very few doors in the game exist like that, but oh well. Anyway, in this next room, make sure you're never not holding the button, or run button, because oh my god, dogs! That little different looking bureau there, you can push out of the way to get a clip, but with the dogs in the room, which by the way they're called Cerberuses, I'll just refer to them as now on, it's not worth it. And over here you get a green herb. These are your health restoring items. The way the health system works in this game is that you might see that little ECG thing down there next to Jill's portrait. That's your health meter. You have to go into the pause menu to see it. When your screen it says fine, you're fine. When it's yellow, orange, or red, that's when you might want to consider healing up, though. Ooh, a door. You know, they're very badly masked load times, but at the same time, it adds a bit of atmosphere to the game. The GameCube remake actually wasn't originally going to have those in, but test groups wanted them in since the GameCube didn't need it due to its better load times. And ooh, hello, my love, I got a shotgun. I'll just ignore that. It's probably nothing. I just had to say it. Oh god, let me out, 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 let me out. Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh, why? So early in the game, I haven't even saved yet. Why? And Jill just doesn't look like she cares at all. Well, she's a cop for a reason, I suppose. Let's take this death like a man. Or woman.
Hey, what's going on?
Jill? Is that you, Jill? What happened?
Barry, help me, please. The door won't open. Quick!
Stay away from the door, Jill. I'm gonna kick this door down. Hurry! This way!
Oh, Barry!
That was too close. You were almost a Jill sandwich.
You're right. Barry, thanks for saving my life. But Barry, didn't you say you're going back to the dining room to do some research? Why on earth are you here?
I just had something I wanted to check. Now, let's get back to searching for the lost captain and Chris, shall we?
Thank you, Barry.
Yeah.
Well, it's a little suspicious. By the way, that Barry thing, that him saving you from the room at least, will only happen if you do that now. If you wait, you have to do another puzzle later on, where you have to take a broken shotgun and put it on the little holster where the shotgun was, so the ceiling doesn't collapse on you. Since I did it now, I'm gonna have the shotgun for a lot longer. And yeah, just kill the zombies in here. You're gonna be in this room enough to the point where it doesn't really matter. Plus, you'll get more than enough ammo, at least in my experience. Though, that's about 2 bullets I wasted there, because that guy was dead without me even realizing it. And by the way, there's 2 ways to reload. You can either do it outside in the battle scene like that, which I recommend you never do, and then you can refill it from the menu, which is the way I'm going to do it from here on out, because not only does it save time, but it's less lethal. And now for this room. Welcome to our first major puzzle. First off, there's crows in here. If you shoot or fail this puzzle, they'll start attacking you, and they can kill you rather quickly. And the puzzle, this is called the end-of-life puzzle, as far as I'm aware. There are pictures all throughout here that show a guy throughout his life. You need to press the switch below them in chronological order, which is newborn baby, infant, lively boy, young man, tired middle-aged man, bold old man, and end of life, I believe, in that order. If I miss one, you can probably easily tell where it goes. The remake would change this puzzle to be a combination of color and which accessory you want. It's fairly easy. And it's not a big trouble. Though if you do fail it, run, because the crows can kill you quick. Also, for a really abandoned mansion, it's really well brightly lit. Well, that was grammar, but you know what I mean. Why is it so well lit? That's a complaint I'm going to probably be bringing up multiple times. Because Resident Evil 1, while it's a decent game, it's not a good horror game, especially nowadays, because it doesn't have atmosphere. The remake, however, does, and when I eventually get to that, you'll definitely see that. Though those crows really hurt my ears. In fact, I might have to turn the volume down in the, after I finish commentary. Though they are pretty nice crow models, all things considered. In fact, for PlayStation, especially 96 PlayStation, which was around the time the PlayStation came out, I believe, this looks really good. And for finishing that, we get the Star Crest, which is one of our long-term goals for this part of the game. But with that, I'm gonna need to end this off here. Thank you guys for watching, and in part 2, we'll be continuing on here in the mansion and seeing what the hell else we can do around here for now. See you guys then.
Alpha Team is flying around the forest zone situated in northwest Raccoon City, where we're searching for the helicopter of our compatriots Bravo Team, who disappeared during the middle of our mission. No, I haven't found it yet. Bizarre murder cases have recently occurred in Raccoon City. There are outlandish reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten. Bravo Team went to the hideout of the group and disappeared.
Look, Chris!
It was Bravo Team's helicopter. Nobody was in it. But strangely, most of the equipment was still there. However, we soon discovered why.
Hey! Come here! Run for that house!
There are only 3 STARS members left now. Captain Wesker, Jill, and myself. We don't know where Barry is.
Chris Redfield. Jill Valentine. Barry Burton. Rebecca Chambers. Albert Wesker. Resident Evil.